Tonight's reading is brought to you by Fleur de Mer, Côte de Provence, Rosé 2019. Gorgeous, beautiful wine. All right, we're waiting for the oven to reach 450 so I can try to make Korean style gochujang fish. Gochujang? Who knows? But I followed a recipe online making a little, like a barbecue sauce of the gochujang, which looks like this. That's a red paste. Sorry about the lighting quality. Just like what it looks like, very sticky, and it tastes raw, kind of like miso paste with some hot pepper in it, and maybe even some tomato, but it's okay. It's not too outrageous. Garlic, maybe. So, Korean traditional gochujang. Sorry about my camera angle. I have no monitor. So here is what it looks like. Prior to going in, I've made some brown rice. I'm going to have it very simple. And like I say, we're waiting for 450. So, while we're waiting, here's what I got for you. Yeah. From the poems of John Milton. The early poems, L'Allegro, 1630 to 32. Hence, loathed melancholy, of Cerberus and blackest midnight born, in Stygian cave forlorn, midst horrid shapes and shrieks and sights unholy. Find out some uncouth cell where brooding darkness spreads his jealous wings, and the night raven sings. There, under ebon shades and low-browed rocks, as ragged as thy locks, in dark Sumerian desert ever dwell. But come, thou goddess fair and free, in heaven yclept Euphrosyne, and by men heart-easing mirth, whom lovely Venus at a birth with two sister graces bore. With two sister graces more, to ivy-crowned Bacchus bore. Or whether, as some sages sing, the frolic wind that breathes the spring, Zephyr with Aurora playing, as he met her once a Maying, there on beds of violets blue, and fresh-blown roses washed in dew, filled her with thee, a daughter fair, so buxom, blithe, and debonair. Haste thee, nymph, and bring with thee jests and youthful jollity, quips and cranks and wanton wiles, nods and becks and wreathed smiles, such as hang on Hebe's cheek, and love to live in dimple sleek. Sport that wrinkled care derides, and laughter holding both his sides. Come and trip it as you go on the light's fantastic toe, and in thy right hand lead with thee the mountain nymph, sweet Liberty. And if I give thee honor due, mirth admit me of thy crew, to live with her and live with thee, in unreproved pleasures free. To hear the lark begin his flight, and singing startle the dull night from his watchtower in the skies, till the dappled dawn doth rise. Then to come, in spite of sorrow, and at my window bid good morrow, through the sweetbriar, o'er the vine, o'er the twisted eglantine. While the cock with lively din scatters the rear of darkness thin, and to the stack or the barn door stoutly stretch his dames before, oft listening how the hounds and horn cheerily rouse the slumbering morn, from the side of some hoar hill, through the high wood echoing shrill, sometime walking not unseen by hedgerow elms on hillocks green, right against the eastern gate, where the great sun begins his state, robed in flames and amber light, the clouds in thousand liveries dight, while the ploughman near at hand whistles o'er the furrowed land, and the milkmaid singeth blithe, and the mower whets his scythe, and every shepherd tells his tale under the hawthorn in the dale. Straight when I have caught new pleasures. All right, here we go. Fish into the beast. 6 to 8 minutes in turn at once. So I'm gonna put it on for 4 minutes. All right. So there's that. If everyone's stuck with me with that, well, God bless you. For 6 minutes, crikey. Oh man, it only gets better. Oh. Towered cities please us then, and the busy hum of men, where throngs of knights and barons bold in weeds of peace high triumphs hold. That's talking about the inauguration. Where store of ladies whose bright eyes rain influence and judge the prize of wit or arms, while both contend to win her grace, whom all commend. There let Hymen off appear in saffron robe, with taper clear, and pomp and feast and revelry, with mask and antique pageantry, such sights as youthful poets dream on summer eves by haunted stream. Then to the well-trod stage anon, if Johnson's learned sock be on, where sweetest Shakespeare, fancy's child, warble his native wood notes wild. And ever against eating cares, lap me in soft Lydian airs, married to immortal verse, such as the meeting soul may pierce in notes with many a winding bout of linked sweetness long drawn out, with wanton heed and giddy cunning, the melting voice through mazes running, untwisting all the chains that tie the hidden soul of harmony, that Orpheus's self may heave his head from golden slumber on a bed of heaped Elysian flowers, and hear such strains as would have won the ear of Pluto, to have quite set free his half-regained Eurydice. These delights, if thou canst give mirth, with thee I mean to live. So, we've got a minute to go before we flip the fish. I hope you're enjoying live from the fucking kitchen. Check this out. I probably should have put some of this with a goujons to really fuck it up. Smoked paprika. This is from Portugal, I think. A product of Spain. So I think this is like an essential element of paella and other Spanish dishes. Look at this stuff. It's like this is like a impossible to open. Try opening. Christ on the cracker. Anyway, it's just like a powder. It tastes very, very strong of smoke. And it's spicy. It's hot. So it's piquant. So smoked paprika, hot, picante, piquant. And I love the tin. Isn't that beautiful? Once this is done, I'll take the plastic off and I'll put something interesting in there. But yeah, I'm not sure what to use this on. It's really overpowering. Someone said eggs. I mean, whatever you put it in, that's what's happening. Because it's too cutting of what's an incredibly strong cutting smoke smell. It almost smells like the smell of a house that's burned down. Maybe that's how they make it. You know, they wait till somebody's house is burning down and they put some of this shit in it. All right, let's take a look at what this fish is doing after 4 minutes at 450. I ain't touching that. No. Give me 4 more minutes. That still looks like no change. I mean, it hardly looks like it's even heated up. It does look rather glazed. I'll go check the recipe on the line and see if it says flip them. I don't believe it does, but then again, they say broil it, and I don't have a broiler that's worth a damn. Not on a gas stove. Oh no, Saturday Night Live is on. Fuck. the only thing with that. Okay, that's 8 minutes. Alright, let's try flipping, huh? Shut up. Is it flaking? No. Nothing's flaking. Burn, you son of a bitch! Burn! Oh, hi. Well, that little piece was almost cooked. Tastes good. Well, I think it's enough for this video.